Linz, welcome. Okay, beautifuls, as people continue to join in, I would just like to formally introduce our amazing Zoe. I'm so grateful to have her leading us in ceremony tonight. Zoe is someone that I've been connected to more closely over the last 8 months, and I just see such bigness in her. And the last time we were talking a few months ago or a couple months ago, I was like, girl, you got to lead a ceremony. Like, she does this in her community. She's bringing cacao to her people in Canada, and she's leading amazing embodiment workshops and exercises and just really stepping into her purpose. So I'm really, really honored that she said yes to bringing her love and her gifts to us today, because she's literally one of the wisest star seeds I've ever met in my entire life. I can't even believe that she is the age that she is. So we have a lot to learn from her. I'm so grateful you're here, babe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'll pass it to you for us to experience the magic. Get it started.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm just going to play a little background music as people begin to join the space. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, yeah, just as you're coming in, just allow yourself to arrive in the space. Taking some deep breaths, just letting go of the day as we await to see if there's anybody else joining us. Just allowing everything else to fall away, coming into pure presence in this moment. Just connecting to the breath. Maybe wiggling your body a bit, just warming yourself up to the movement that we will be going through tonight. Allowing the breath to deepen you. Awesome. And you can come back to center. I think that's everyone that is joining us. Yay! So welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. This journey that we'll be going on is called An Embodied Soul, and it is a somatic journey. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Zoe Mayenberg, and I am the somatic healer and embodiment coach, as well as a cacao facilitator. So joining those two worlds tonight feels like just so beautiful, and I'm very excited to join them together. Yeah, so I'll talk you through a bit of what we'll move into, but if you like, we'll just drop into an opening blessing with the cacao before we move in. And if you don't have cacao, you can always just place your hands on your heart, or if you have water or tea, that works too. So whenever you're ready, just bringing your cacao to your heart. Again, dropping into that beautiful breath. Just a taking in her aroma. And centering yourself in the moment. Taking a big inhale in. And sighing it out. And in this moment, we'll call in the 4 directions and 4 elements, starting in the east, the element of air, the south, the element of fire, the west, the element of water, and the north, the element of earth. And we ask Pachamama to hold us through this ceremony, to grow our roots into the ground and be held. And in this moment, we bring gratitude to our hearts, to this practice. We send love to ourselves for showing up for our hearts, for unconditional love, for heart activation, and for anything that wishes to arise this evening, just knowing that it's a safe space, that you are held. I'm just taking a moment to breathe in and out. And I'll ask you to create 2 intentions for this evening, for this journey. One of them being whatever part it is that you wish to connect to or to express tonight. And the second is, what would you like to call in around that energy, around that part? Just taking a moment to feel into that. And then in this moment, I call on any angels and guides, creating a white light circle around yourself, as well as around the circle and container that we are in. And calling in Mother Kakao into your heart. Opening and softening. Allowing yourself to open to any messages, any love, any guidance that she wishes to offer you this evening. And in this moment, we honor Cacao. We honor the grounds on which she grows upon. We honor the indigenous communities that have worked with her for thousands of years. And we honor her roots and traditions. Aho, and so it is. Whenever you're ready, you can start sipping your cacao, slowly coming back to center. Beautiful. So, as I was feeling into the ceremony this evening, there is a very big emphasis around the throat chakra and around sounding. So just a brief overview of what embodiment is. It is sound, breath, and movement combined into one. And as we combined all 3 of those, it really helps the body have a somatic release, or at least express anything that wishes to be expressed within the body. And I really got the download that the throat chakra and sounding will be a big part of it. So as we move through the ceremony, there'll be parts where I'll drop you deeper into sounding. There'll also be suggestions throughout the practice of where you can dive deeper, or if you'd like, you can just stay where you're at, whatever feels good. And if your body is doing its own thing, just go with it. Awesome. So the journey that I'll be taking you through is a few different archetypes within yourself, starting with a struggling piece or a piece of you that wishes to be expressed. And we'll be moving into some nurturing and then ending with some higher self. And if anybody has any questions before we start, feel free to put it in the chats. And if not, you can find yourself a space and we will start going. And if the music's too loud, please feel free to let me know. Awesome. Yeah, so just find yourself in a comfortable seated position, and we will eventually be standing, but if you like, you can also do it seated. So just finding yourself in your seat. Maybe wiggling your sit bones. And just feeling grounded. And allow yourself to connect to the breath. And we'll start with some inhales and exhales that are audible. So just taking a big breath in. Sighing it out. Another big breath in. Sighing out whatever wishes to come out. Just doing that a few more times, really activating the throat chakra. Liberating energy within yourself. Maybe one more time, inhaling in and sounding out whatever wishes to be there. Coming back to the breath. Allow the breath to draw you deeper down into your body, filling your sit bones. And I want you to start breathing into the areas of your body that feel especially expansive. To just speak out the sensations that are in your body in this moment. So that could look like a bubbling of energy in my stomach or a tingling in my arm, whatever that is for you. Just begin to speak it out. Feeling into your felt sense, feeling in to the sensations that are ever moving. And when that feels complete, just coming back to the breath. And when you feel ready, you can begin to stand up in your space, keeping the eyes closed. If you like, you can also do this sitting, whatever feels good for you. And just begin to feel the earth that I walk has been, starting with some hip circles. Use music's a bit too loud, I can turn that down.
And I make the choice I made.
Just begin to feel the feet on the earth, moving in hip circles in one direction.
Every street has a corner I made.
Feeling in to the seat of your soul.
And I have to make the turn.
Moving in the opposite direction now.
Because we all have to make the turn.
Continuing that circle.
Bright star, lead on to the night.
Allow your breath to be audible at this point. Breathing out of the mouth. Really bringing in that sounding movement.
But we only know.
When you're ready, you can just begin to call on that intention of that part that you wish to connect to, the part that wishes to be expressed this evening. And just begin to feel into that. Feeling into that energy.
Now I'm turning.
Now just allow yourself to slowly rock into stillness. And what we'll be doing now is creating a posture around that part that you're connecting to. So how does this part of you look? How is the body? And just create a posture around that in stillness, whatever that looks like for you. Just allowing yourself to hold that posture, dropping into it, allowing the body to create the posture. And now just exaggerate that posture to the max without hurting your body or contorting yourself too much. Really just allow yourself to go to the most exaggerated version of what that part wishes to express.
And I have to make the turn.
And just breathing into that,
Because we all have to make
feeling it.
the turn.
And now begin to move in this posture. So you can begin to walk around the room or maybe just rock your body. And just ask yourself, how does this part of me wish to move through life? And there's no right or wrong here. You may be surprised at how your body wishes to move or how it wishes to sound, how it wishes to breathe. Really give yourself that permission to drop deeper in, moving as this part. My suggestion now, if you wish to drop deeper, is to slow the movement down into a slow motion. Feeling it. How does this posture wish to sound? How does it wish to breathe? really allowing the slowness to be felt fully. Dropping deeper in, just continuing to move as this part, asking the questions of what does this part have to tell me? How does it wish to express?
Thinking 2 weeks ago exactly why they are here, without the words they don't need or have. They see it clear without eyes to steer themselves in the rubble. No sense of nerves, but a vibrant consciousness that happens without fear. Stay near to the point.
And we're just going to stay in this space a little bit longer. My suggestion now is to maybe speed it up just a little bit. Continuing to breathe into the posture, to exaggerate, to allow the posture to have a conversation with you through the body. Really emphasizing the sound, suggesting that you drop deeper into toning with this part of yourself. Dropping into a sound that it wishes to express. Continuing to move through the space. Really connecting in. Allowing the breath to move you. Maybe speeding it up, the movement even more now. Walking and moving through your space. Speeding it up just a bit more for this last bit. Really expressing, really giving yourself that permission. And as you continue to move through this part, allow the movement, the walk to be exaggerated, to be fast moving, whatever that may look like. when you're ready, just slowly coming back to a stillness. And now in this moment, you're going to begin to call on your inner nurturer within your heart. And I want you to go to the part within your body where this part lives. And I want you to just hold yourself. You can caress your skin, you can give yourself a hug. You can rock back and forth. In this moment, just allow yourself to be nurtured as well as be the nurturer. Slowing it down, really tuning into the softness within this archetype. And just begin to notice within this archetype of how your natural way of nurturing yourself is. What is your default mode of nurturing yourself? And can you open continuing to hold, to caress. Just allow your body to move in a softness, in a flow. And what we are saying with this archetype is, I see you, I hear you, and I love you. No need to fix. Welcoming all the parts. Maybe bringing in circular motions, circular movements, really bring in the inner feminine. And as we transition into the next song, just come back to stillness, grounding your feet on the earth. And within this next movement, I want you to take a second in stillness to call on your grounded self. your center. Breathing in the earth up through your feet, into your center, and calling on your higher self. Calling on a supportive archetype that can hold this part of you and all the parts of you. Just feeling into that energy. And when you're ready, just creating another posture around what that grounded archetype looks like. Feeling into it. And exaggerating it now to its max. So if your chest was proud, make it even prouder. Your chin was to the sky, arch even further back. And now creating a movement within this higher self. Begin to move within your space. Feeling your higher self and how they wish to move through life. Really giving yourself that permission to move in whatever way. Feeling your feet on the earth as you move through your space, feeling the groundedness within you, within your center. Feeling your heartbeats. Feeling yourself as a whole being. As a being whose parts are all accepted, are all integrated. Again, a suggestion to drop into some sounding, however your higher self or grounded self wishes to sound. Or maybe that sound is just an audible breath, really allowing the breath to guide you. Moment, I suggest slowing down that movement of your higher self if it feels right. Allowing it to sink into your body. Just remembering the somatics of this movement, of this breath, of this sound. As a part of you that is always here, that is always within. And again, just rocking back to some stillness. Taking a deep inhale in, sighing it out. And as we transition into the next and last song, what we'll be doing is some shamanic shaking. So just allowing the body to shake as we move into this next bit. Shaking any parts of the body. Releasing any stuck energy. Maybe shaking the hands, shaking the legs. Shaking your bum, allowing hip circles to come in the mix. Allowing all of this energy to just fall into the earth, to be integrated into your body. Shaking the belly and chest. Shaking the shoulders. Bringing that breath in, allowing it to be audible. You do through the shaking. And it can be a gentle shake. And for the last part of this song, I suggest just moving into an ecstatic dance and free flowing. So just allowing your body to move, calling on those creatrix or creator codes. Really giving yourself that permission to move, to play. Playing with the breath, with the sound. Continuing to grant yourself permission expressing yourself to the fullest. Slowly just rocking back to some stillness. Just bringing in some breath. Just giving yourself a moment to feel in.
That was just
To feel grounded.
that happens without fear. Stay near to the point of nature's joint.
Just allowing yourself to slowly come back to your center. When you're ready, you can just find yourself back in your seats. You can take it slow. Arriving back into the space. Just feeling into how that felt for yourself. And since we have a smaller group,